Hey, this is Athenar, and you're watching Tumma Nuotti with these fuckers here.
Steel, rust and disgust.
Sillai tehty.
Midnight! Yhteistyössä videotuotanto ja mediapalvelut. JPV-Palvelut.fi. Minevear and Print. Kun on aika painaa.
Boys and girls, we have a guest here tonight.
Athenar.
Athenar.
It sounds Athenar. Athenara.
You're from Cleveland, right?
Yes.
And on your latest record, Steel, Rust and Disgust, is that really a record or is it a intermission kind of a thing?
Well, no, the thing is it is mostly covers, or I should say songs that I didn't write, but they're songs that, because when you say covers album or something like that, it tends to like make think, oh, it's just a throwaway album, a cash in, like you said, just kind of a little stopping point, But in actuality, I think it's. I'm gonna go on record right now and say that's a midnight album. Why not?
Great. That is great.
I'm gonna take full credit.
Yeah, because I think covers are extremely important for metal community. Because I think what I saw the list of covers you did, Screaming Jay Hawkins was the only one that I really knew. But usually, when you think about covers, they are something that not a film. I've never been a punk guy, but every single metal band or hard rock band taught me about punk. Mm-hmm. Like Guns N' Roses, ding, Metallica, bing, Slayer.
Well, the
ding,
Guns
ding.
N' Roses, they did the "Ain't It Fun" by the Dead Boys.
Yeah,
and that's a Cleveland band too.
Yeah,
and you know who?
They're from Cleveland.
Well, you know who turned that song on to Guns N' Roses is a Finnish native, Michael Monroe.
Mike Monroe.
He's the one who told Guns N' Roses, hey, you should do this song.
Yeah.
Check out this song.
Whoa.
Because Mike was Dead Boys fan.
Yeah, he lived with Steve.
Yeah. They were friends, very good
so
friends.
Cleveland. Let's talk about your hometown.
Born and raised.
Okay, there's so much metal in Cleveland, so much factories and all that stuff, but also, Ripper Owens is from Cleveland too.
Well, Akron, but yes. Where Devo was from Akron, LeBron James from Akron type area. It's like about 30 minutes south, but it's Northeast Ohio.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You ever see Ripper Owens, before Judas Priest?
Yeah, he was in a band called Brainacide. I saw them at the Fantasy nightclub. I saw him when he was doing the Judas Priest band at some shit bar in Streetsboro, Ohio.
Whoa. That's holy shit for me.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of Ripper Owens.
Okay.
So this is a big hail for Ripper fucking Owens.
Quite a Cinderella story.
Cinderella boy.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, it was. And that was a...
They made a movie out of it. Why the fuck not?
Yeah. It was an okay movie, but...
whatever. It was comical.
So you saw Ripper Owens doing the Judas Priest tribute act. So what Judas Priest song he sang?
Well, I remember when I first got there, it was me and my buddy, and we were, we don't expect much, as you don't, and this was still in the, early 90s or something, right around there maybe, and so of course you just think, this band's just gonna fucking suck, you just expect things to suck. At least I do. It's like, okay, they're just gonna like half-ass their way through some, cover songs, and as we were walking up, we heard Victim of Changes, and we're like,
whoa, dude.
Yeah, I was like, whoa. this guy's actually singing his ass off, man. And we're like, so we just kind of stood out there and just listened. It was like, holy shit. So we actually just stood outside for that song, just because we're like, okay, well, let's just check this out, because you have to go in and whatever, and so like, holy shit, wow, let's go. So then we went in, and yeah, it was like, holy shit, band was good, passable, but we're like, and that's the thing, we were waiting for the singer to suck, but it was kind of the opposite. It was like, wow, this singer didn't suck.
Yeah. So what are the great elements?
What makes good cover?
Yeah, to make a cover.
I think it has to. Well, you have to relate to it somehow, right? You just can't say,
no shit.
Hey, I like the song. Sure, you can like a song, but is it something that you can properly get out of yourself too? Yeah. So these songs mostly, I think, I would have felt right at home writing the lyrics too for a lot of these. There's a lot of asinine lyrics, which I like.
Yeah.
And musically, I think I just you make it your own.
Exactly.
That's all it is. But without trying too hard. You're like, I'm gonna make this reggae version totally different. It's like, well, but it's just me. It's just
piece of you and different angles.
Right.
And make it your own.
Right.
Yeah.
That's just, every single time when Guns N' Roses did a cover song, I always thought that was a Guns N' Roses song.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm getting from a lot of these people who don't know it's even a covers album. They just think, these new Midnight tunes.
Yeah.
So, which is, I think, a good thing. The same with the Metallica did Creeping Death, or on the Creeping Death 12-inch with Blitzkrieg and Am I Evil. I was like, shit, those are the best Metallica songs ever.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay.
Yeah. What are your favorite kind of a top 3 cover songs?
Oh, covers. Top 3 cover songs. You know what? You Keep Me Hanging On is always good, no matter who does it. It seems. The Rods can do it, and it's great. Vanilla Fudge can do it, and it's great. What's Her Face from the '80s did it, and it's great. That song works all the time. So that I think that one's always a good cover song that's done well. I think a lot of people do Rolling Stones better than Rolling Stones sometimes. I like the way Grand Funk does Gimme Shelter. I think their version smokes the Rolling Stones. I know people are gonna fuck with me about that one, but the Grand Funk version of Gimme Shelter is really fucking good. These are just off the top of my head.
Yeah. Judas Priest, Green Manalishi,
Green Man, Diamonds and Rust.
Yeah.
But not Johnny Be Good.
No. That was something else. That was a good point.
Johnny Be Mediocre.
That was a good thing at all. But hey, this is one of the Spinal Tap moments,
Yeah.
Do you have any specific Spinal Tap moments in your career? I mean, you've been done this for how many years?
Well, the first record came out in 2003, so shit.
Whoa.
22 years.
So there are a lot of kind of mashups or Spinal Tap.
Oh yeah, I mean shit, man. There's been so many.
If you have what is the biggest?
There's been a bit, but I think one of the more it seems the one that gets mentioned every once in a while is the one in Germany from a few years ago when our drummer got a bit warped in his mind with who knows what, booze, drugs, whatever, and he couldn't play. So people from the audience were coming up and trying to play, and people were throwing shit, blah blah blah. It's on YouTube. It's relatively humorous, but at the time it wasn't so humorous. I'll just say that. But he's a good fella. But he just got wrapped up in the moment,
So that was a Spinal Tap moment.
Spinal Tarp.
Yeah.
Or Spinal Tap.
Your drummer got too wasted.
Or not wasted enough. Maybe if you would have even gone past the point of wasted.
Any new midnight stuff under your belt?
Yeah, always.
Always.
Yeah,
You've always been a busy bee.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I have no other. What am I gonna do in life? I'm a fucking loser, you know. So, I have trouble changing a light bulb. So, but yeah, there's gonna be plenty of tunes. Just all I gotta do is there's some cool surprises. There's some cool things, cool unique stuff coming up for sure.
And your latest, I really like this one. Hellish Expectation. That came 2020.
Just last year, 24.
Yeah.
Early 24.
Full-length record. It's full-length record, and now this Steel, Rust and Disgust is a great combination of a couple own songs and a cover song. But those, really, I really love cover songs when the band is doing that in their own way. So they left in stump, and it's also, I never knew some of the bands that you're even playing. That's just amazing.
Yeah, and it was, and I wasn't like I tried to do that to be cooler than you or cooler than the next guy. Like, look at all these bands. That wasn't. It was, the point was to, because some of those bands were just down the street bands that lived down the street from me, so they never really did much. They didn't put out albums. They just put out a couple demos, but they're still really important to me.
Yeah.
And it was something that made me think that, this shit is real. Like this guy down the street is, I didn't have to worry about seeing Judas Priest or Iron Maiden. It was like, well, those guys are like superheroes. But when I see the dudes down the street making up fucking kick-ass metal songs, I was like, I can do that too. And so that was the real shit to me. And so it was kind of my way of saying, hey, this is. It doesn't have to be some world-renowned, important band that needs to be covered, but it can. There's tons of music everywhere that nobody's heard, that maybe will never get heard, but are still good music, and if it's important to you, if it changed your life somehow, and it was important to you, so that's what most of these tunes were.
Yeah, and first of all, who is doing the cover stuff for you? Cover art.
William Lacey. Yeah, he's a friend of mine from New York that's did all those covers, and I think he's just got a real unique style.
Really cool. And
it's bizarre. It doesn't look like the other covers,
Yeah.
Not computer generated horse
No.
shit.
It's just pure art.
Yeah.
And this is totally midnight stuff,
And these are for physical album lovers. They can look for hours and hours these covers.
Yeah. And this is my favorite record.
And get a satisfaction.
Wow, yeah.
Rebirth by Blasphemy. And I always, when I bought this record years ago, I always thought, what on earth is going on?
Right.
On this cover, I'm not really sure what, but this is really my favorite record. And of course, this is my first midnight record, and this is, like I told you before, one of our viewers just you like Venom, right? I worship Venom. Why? Have you ever heard Midnight? Not really. Check out this tune, and it was the Rising Scum, and I was like, holy shit! And right away, ding! This is still a holy record. This is for me the first Midnight record, and this is the holy record for me. And isn't this the first record of band? Is always been.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the first time you hear it's like your first kiss.
And there is also Iron Maiden's No Prayer for the Dying was the first Iron Maiden record for me. So this holy thing for me, and there are certain people that don't understand that.
Right. Oh, I certainly understand it, because my favorite Priest record and Maiden records are Peace of Mind and Defenders of the Faith, because those were the most current at the time, and those were the first that I heard. So they just might not be their best albums, arguably. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But for me, those are my personal favorites. When I hear those, it's like, fuck, man. I remember hearing Freewheel Burning for the first time and just being like, like really blown away.
Freewheel Burning!
Yeah.
And to me, the Cult, Sonic Temple.
Sorry.
I was heard it Firewoman song first, so it's biggest the Cult.
The Sonic Temple and Electric. Boy, that's and Love, but like those.
Love, of course, Love.
Yeah.
So your top 5 favorite records?
Oh, that's an impossible question.
Yeah,
sir.
I know that. It's painful. It's
You know what? I'm just gonna let's see. Yeah, they're off the top of my head. They might not be. I'm not gonna go with my usual Black Sabbath, Kiss, blah blah blah. This is another one. I love the Dream Death album, Journey into Mystery. I think that's a really overlooked album. More doom-ish, Celtic Frost, thrashy stuff, but it gets overlooked. It's a band from Pittsburgh called Dream Death.
Dream Death.
Dream Death, yeah. Great stuff.
To be quite honest with you, I never heard about that.
It's really raw.
Dream the Death.
Yeah, Dream Death, Journey into Mystery. I love it.
Whoa!
I think you'd like it.
This is education, boys and girls.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah, as I say, it's a great album. They might not be like one of those things that people put out a bunch of albums and you can just pick and choose. But again, it's always been something that I really love.
Death.
Okay. I'll just pick. Let's see, Discharge, Hear Nothing, See Nothing, Say Nothing. Of course.
Yeah.
That's just a great album. It's just it's amazing. Let's see. Let's put another one is. How about the First Metal Church?
First Metal Church.
Yeah, how about that one?
Yeah.
That's again just an amazing album. And I'll stick with more metal and I'm not going to say like the Zombies, Odyssey and Oracle, or
no, because you look metal. You have a metal change here.
Yeah, so I'll stick with the more metal-y kind of things here. But here's an oddball one. But is Queensryche Rage for Order? That's I think a surprising one. But I think that album is just again it's. I may not think Queensryche is my favorite band, but that album is really unique and really one of my favorites. It's just one of my favorite albums of all time.
Well, it's a great record.
Yeah, I love Rage for It All.
Yeah.
What can I say?
Yeah.
We love too that record, and of course Metal Church.
But I'm just getting things off the top of my head.
They're both from Seattle.
Oh yeah! Wow. There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a Seattle connection.
Little Seattle connection.
So,
okay, and let's see. And since we're in Finland, I'm gonna have to say something Oriental Beat, the Hanoi Rocks. Why not? That's just an incredible album. So Hanoi Rocks, one of my favorites.
is there any possibility of to hear your favorite Venom record?
My favorite Venom record would be the Die Hard 12-inch. I think that's with Die Hard, Acid Queen, and Bursting Out. So you got the bonus third song with a different version of Bursting Out, rather than the version that was on the 60-minute sampler tape. And it's I would say that just those three. I'm going for just quality here. I'm not going for like full-length album, but the 12-inch
is bigger Venom nerd than I am, and I have a Venom wall in my music room.
Oh, I'm a nerd in general. Well, I got some. Well, you know what? I'm in the process of maybe thinning out my record collection. I probably got some Venom stuff that you may be interested in if you're a Venom nerd.
I am a Venom nerd.
Yeah.
And what is the first time when you heard Venom?
Black metal on cassette. Yeah. And that intro alone, man, when you hear that, we're like, what the fuck? It's just that grinding, and it's that's what it should be, man. And Yeah.
Lay down your social and got rock and roll.
This is for Karin.
Yeah, you know, I'm a huge Venom fan.
Yeah.
Not huge because I'm quite small, but
No,
whatever.
I get you saying.
But you know, that's just great. So, next is sports and weather, Puppy and Paul.
Tati.
Muista tilata kanava, tykätä videosta ja laittaa kello päälle. Käy myös katsomassa Tumma Nuotti IG.